Hey, so this is where oh my god, I had 2 views already on that video. So I'm here over at Safeway, right? I'm spending the day over at Safeway, and I'm supposed to be in another area, but this is my entire little world, right? And so I have, I stepped on that foot. I stepped on that nail that about, a few months ago. And my nails got purple and I didn't do the tetanus shot, but all the shoes are like this now, right? It's bad with another one, but these are my Adidas right here. And so I'm doing this whole entire thing, right? I'm doing videos, and I just got a receipt for me to do a Panda. I got offered to join the Panda team with a potential of $100,000. Okay. So the K, it was like a K, a G, a T. Look how much we're gonna make, right? Sorry. Back in the day. So I got this, right, and it's a Toyota. It's a Geo Metro. It's Yahoo. It's a Google. It's America Online. It's Daniel Rita. It's a Dirty Bit Thai restaurant down in. Which was my first job in Wilton Manors when I went there in 2009. 2008, 2009. So I have this thing, right? And it's about our friendships and what's gone on. Friendships go a long way, especially in a world so cold, where they said that it was the spot that we fell apart. I shouldn't be the bone outside the storefront. I shouldn't be outside for too long. But here we are, okay, and it's in the world of numbers and within the phone numbers, right? And this is where we're at. And I have this situation with my phone. So and this one is going to be brought to you by Mount Gay. Mount Gay. I went to school over at a school called Lauren Eden when I was younger. There's a high school called Mount Eden, and I was part of this website called gay.com, and we used to throw parties and we used to make everything work and have fun, and it was great for networking. Come down, like you'd get invited and then you'd go and you'd work, okay? Now it's and it was all men, pretty much all men, and we had situations, okay? We had I got offered to go to Colorado, and I just came back and I was working over at Applebee's, and I was working in the back. I was doing the truck, and I was hosting. I was truck and host. I wasn't serving, but I wasn't serving until I went to Yanni's. I wound up going to Yanni's in Sebring, but I got offered to bartend in Colorado. And it was going to be like this perfect little thing with being a boyfriend, or meet these guys, potential boyfriends, in a 3-way relationship. But I wound up going and taking Sebring, and I took care of an elderly man who was there, always on the computer, documenting everything. And I had that going on, and I wound up with my government official on the computer, doing the talking, and the M was for management. Also turned into male, got turned into a mitt. Okay, so we have the wine here, but it's it also got put into a Camila, right? Because we're here right now, right? So we have with the 100K and with the 100 with everything else that's going on. I saw this, and we don't have Goldschlager here. They haven't made Goldschlager in about 4 or 5 years, they said. Which I've been saddened because like I've been feeling this way for a while, and my friend Jason, who I always call Shalita, I haven't talked to you in a while, and that was what I've been crying about the most. Because I don't have a car to go back, and I don't know how to go back to it, and it's been too long. Hello there. How are you today? You look beautiful. So that's what I've been crying the most about, because when you're close to somebody for a year, and you work, and you work a double, and you are just serving, and then you go and you dance the night away and you perform, and I was just dancing my underwear, you know. I had a deal with Fredericks of Hollywood, with the Parrot, right? And I'm not just trying to be in the past, okay? Because right now it's very much present in my life. Because of the simple fact that we did Beauty Intoxication, we were doing the shows, and we had stuff that was created. And I recently found out about my friend Clarence, and I said the N-word on this, right? And we were partying one night, and Clarence is a little bit darker than this, about 3 shades darker than this, and I was like, and I said the N-word, and it was like, for no injections, right? Our bodies were your body is a web. Okay, so from what I learned in pediatrics from when I was younger, with the babysitter, with the kids, and learning about that, it was like your body's a web, you know, it's going to produce from within. You can't penetrate, okay? And it takes a while. You can't penetrate, you know, don't stab. And I'm not trying to be into a Rascal Flatts situation, but I found out about my friend Clarence, who passed away recently, in Jacksonville, Florida. And so and it's like, I'm not trying to do a complete eclipse of the heart situation, but going back to me being on the 6-7 and back in 03 situation of a Bonnie and Clyde situation. I put this on my life in 2003. You know, going back to 2003, and I worked over at Roosters nightclub in Kashmir, okay, during George, to get that Heritage Bank going, but I can't get my money from it. They're saying, sorry, but we can't help you out. And I'm like, well, what do you mean on this? Like, I don't have my phone, and I understand I dropped out. I wasn't just a dropout, I had this going on. But I have a bank. I worked, but I'm in the eclipse moments of a Mitsubishi and what happened on the Arlington with a wreck and just leaving it there on a bush, on an island, like in between. And am I being, I don't want to be put into a bar like a Barack situation or into a Michael Jackson Bad album, but I'm doing a Google stream, right, at Safeway, right, a YouTube situation with a rum, and based upon the album, or on it, by saying the NR on it, but putting it into a Tums medley. That's where we're at, because I'm 40 years old and I'm doing alcohol and I'm doing this, so I don't normally drink. I quit drinking. Probably should drink. My face was bigger, my body was bigger. I got up to 225 pounds. So I had everything that was with me, okay, going on. So I had everything going on. but I got too big and I was on medicine that I shouldn't have had to been on. But that's how the transfer was for the Honda Civic, I think, in the Civic Hotel, so to speak. Because of an insurance, they had to go and pay that, and then it goes, and it was some weird way of funding. So I have this order from Habit, which I just did the video on. I went to go get a refill. The song, I wrote that yesterday on Safeway, and I wound up going back onto a 1214, right? So I have my money that's together, right? And we're supposed to work together on this. So I need to do the Panda team. So how do I do this? Because I turned the 20 in, and I did my video, and how I did it, it was into like a Fergie, because we had Jason and I lived with Bill and Mark, and then we moved in with not Xavier's. What's his name? I was there for like a month and a half, and it was a beautiful house. We had Ricky there. Ricky. I think that's who it was. Over at 242. Looked exactly like him when he hit my leg. But I knew that the tent was there. I was like, oh my god, cool, we're going to organize something. We're going to do something. We're going to do something. We're going to do an event. We're going to get it. It's not going to be just SF Vodka and doing a show with Andrea over at a nightclub. We're going to do something. Like it's a Britney Spears, right? Like it's a Hummer because it was right across the street from Honda. Talk about having to go and flip from MC Hammer to Britney Spears. But that's where it's at. But I'm trying to get this going right now, and I don't know how to do it because of my soda of a Barks or of a Mr. Pibb. I'm trying to figure out how to go about this with my rum because I didn't go to Mount Eden. But that's where we're at in my 2003. Oh yeah, and then we had Chris from back then too, who did hair and makeup, or who did makeup. So I'm doing all this stuff, and then we have the song. I have the song. Excuse me. Sea breeze, Malibu trees, I can see you crashing down on top of me. Oh baby, oh baby, did you think I would be so crazy? I said, oh no, no, by the fire, take me higher, 'cause you know that I couldn't go down like that. Yeah, 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 yeah. Gave me something to believe in, yeah. But just so you know, I am not supposed to go down like that. Action. But that's where it's at. Because I'm the Chinese. Sorry, I'm reading that. So, but anyways, that's where we're at, and that's how far back we go on this. So sea breeze, Malibu trees, I can see you crashing down on top of me. Oh baby, oh baby, did you think I would have been so crazy? Talk to you later, bye.